Mirra Andreeva was born on April 29, 2007, in the city of Moscow, Russia. Growing up in a country with a rich tennis history, it wasn't long before Andreeva was introduced to the sport. Both of her parents had a background in athletics, and they recognized early on her natural athletic ability. Her father, a former athlete, and her mother, who was a tennis coach, encouraged her to pursue tennis from a very young age. Mirra quickly fell in love with the sport and displayed a natural talent that would set her apart in the world of tennis. At just 6 years old, Andreeva began her formal tennis training. Under the guidance of her mother, she honed her skills on the court. Mirra's strong work ethic and enthusiasm for the sport were evident from the start, and she soon showed her potential in junior tennis circuits. Her ability to stay focused and her mental resilience became key traits that would carry her through her early career. It wasn't long before she started to dominate in the junior ranks, and soon, tennis scouts began taking notice of her remarkable talent. Junior career and early success. Mirra Andreeva's rise in the junior tennis world was rapid. As a teenager, she began competing in prestigious junior tournaments across the globe. She was known for her powerful ground strokes, tactical intelligence, and mental toughness, qualities that made her a formidable opponent on the court. By the time she was 13 years old, Andreeva was already gaining attention for her performances in the ITF Juniors and other significant events. One of her standout moments came in 2021 when she claimed her first junior title, which was an important milestone in her development as a tennis player. Andreeva's consistent victories in these early years not only boosted her confidence but also helped her develop a winning mentality that would serve her well as she transitioned to the senior level. She quickly rose through the junior rankings and began to earn a reputation as one of the most promising young talents in Russian tennis. In addition to her singles success, Andreeva also excelled in doubles, showing her versatility on the court. Her skill set was growing, and her performances at major junior events such as the French Open, Wimbledon, and the US Open continued to build her reputation as a future star. Despite her young age, Andreeva was already showcasing her potential to make an impact on the WTA Tour in the years to come. Turning professional. Early challenges and breakthroughs. Mirra Andreeva made her professional debut on the WTA Tour in 2022, at the tender age of 15. The transition from junior to senior tennis is always a challenging one, as young players must adjust to the increased physicality, mental demands, and pressures of competing against seasoned professionals. However, Andreeva's maturity and confidence on the court made her well equipped for the transition. In her first year on the WTA Tour, Andreeva faced stiff competition and encountered the challenges that many young players experience. However, her results were promising, as she made deep runs in several ITF tournaments and even secured her first victories over established professionals. These early victories on the professional circuit were key in boosting her ranking and securing a place in more prominent tournaments. One of her most impressive performances came during the 2023 season, when she successfully qualified for her first Grand Slam event at the French Open. Although she didn't make it far into the tournament, her qualification was an important milestone that earned her greater recognition in the tennis world. Andreeva's poise and composure on the court, despite her youth, impressed tennis observers, signaling that she had the potential to become a top-tier player. Breakthrough. Entering the top 100 and making waves. Mirra Andreeva's career truly gained momentum in 2023, as she began to solidify her place among the top rising stars in women's tennis. She made her first notable breakthrough by reaching the second round of the French Open, a significant achievement for a player of her age. But it was her performances in the WTA 125K and WTA 250 tournaments that truly put her on the map. In late 2023, Andreeva captured her first ITF title, which proved to be the catalyst for a rapid rise up the WTA rankings. Her consistent victories at lower-tier events allowed her to steadily climb the rankings and secure her place in the top 100 by the end of the year. This was a huge achievement for a player so young, showcasing her ability to compete consistently and at a high level against older, more experienced players. What set Andreeva apart from her peers was not just her technical ability, but her mental toughness. She showed a level of maturity on the court that belied her age, handling the pressure of big matches and big moments with composure. Her aggressive baseline game, combined with excellent court coverage, made her a difficult opponent to break down. Andreeva's adaptability, both mentally and physically, was a key factor in her success as she continued to compete at an increasingly high level. Main achievements: ITF titles. Andreeva's rise through the ranks was highlighted by her victories in several ITF events. Her first title came in 2023, but it was the beginning of a successful journey on the professional circuit. Her ability to secure these titles, along with consistent performances in other competitions, placed her firmly among the emerging talents in women's tennis. Grand Slam breakthrough. Although Andreeva's journey at the Grand Slam tournaments has just begun, her performances at the French Open and other major events showed promise. Her qualification for the French Open main draw was a significant achievement for such a young player and marked her entry into the elite level of tennis. Top 100 ranking. Achieving a top 100 ranking in 2023 was a huge milestone in Andreeva's career. This was a testament to her skill, consistency, and determination. With her impressive performances and rapid rise through the ranks, it was clear that she was well on her way to becoming a fixture on the WTA Tour. Consistency and growth. Beyond individual titles and rankings, Andreeva's overall growth as a player was one of her most impressive achievements. Her ability to consistently perform at a high level, making deep runs in multiple tournaments, showed that she was no fluke. She was becoming a well-rounded and complete player who could contend with some of the best in the world. Future prospects and legacy. As of 2024, Mirra Andreeva's career is still in its early stages, but she has already shown incredible promise. She is a player with the potential to break into the WTA's upper echelons and compete for Grand Slam titles in the coming years. Her physical attributes, strong movement, powerful ground strokes, and a sharp tennis IQ, make her a formidable competitor, and her consistency and mental resilience are already being highlighted as strengths. Looking forward, Andreeva's potential is vast. She will continue to refine her skills, focusing on improving her serve, finishing points at the net, and handling the pressure of playing against the world's best players in high-stakes matches. As her experience grows, it is likely that Andreeva will become a top contender at major tournaments. Given her rapid rise and her strong foundation, there is little doubt that Andreeva will remain one of the most exciting young talents in tennis for years to come. Her future in the sport looks bright, and she has the potential to join the ranks of the best players in the world. With continued hard work and determination, she is on track to leave a significant mark on the tennis world, and her legacy is already beginning to take shape. Mirra Andreeva's story is just beginning, and the tennis world will be watching closely as she continues her ascent toward the top of the game.